Good morning all and welcome back to another video. This week we are taking on a suggestion for a pre-shave from last week's shave of the day, which Nav put out there, and that is to use glycerin as a pre-shave. So that's what I'm doing today. I've got a bottle that I have used many times when making my own balms and sort of oils and things and that for pre-shaving. And yeah, so I've got a little bottle of glycerin that really you don't need a lot. So I'm just going to use that as a pre-shave between passes. So we're going to use the same gear as last week, which is the Gillette Tech 1972 razor, the Alu Tech with a Astra Superior Platinum blade and the Spitfire soap from Phoenix and Beau. So let's just give a little bit of glycerin on the old chops, not a lot. Effectively what we're going to end up doing is creating a super lather with this as a pre-shave. So I'm just going to rub it in, and while we build the lather, that will then go in and hopefully, I say go in and hopefully, I know, because I've been doing it this week, how it will work. So it's sticky on the hands, so just rinse them off. And hopefully, all being well, we'll have a good shave today. So how are we all? It's been a good week. For me, it's been a week of hospital visits with the old bloods and whatnot. Nothing out of the ordinary nowadays. So yeah, nothing out of the ordinary now, sadly, but it's essential to staying alive and keeping everything where it should be. So we're using the RazoRock Monster brush to build up a good lather. And yeah, so like I say, I have used the glycerin as a pre-shave this week as a trial run for this video, just to see how it's going to work. And like I say, I've used glycerin to make pre-lather, I keep saying it, super lathers, and it worked quite well back in the day when adding it to the bowl, when I was a bowl latherer. So yeah, adding it as a pre-shave is an interesting idea, and hopefully, like I say, it's going to work out long term. So we've got a loaded brush. We're just going to face lather as always nowadays. We've got 2 days of growth to mow down today. And yeah, what I've been finding in the week is when using it as a pre-shave in this manner, it blends into the lather, creating a super slick lather, which is key, as Nav was saying, to avoiding nicks and cuts. And in my situation, any nicks and cuts can be very dangerous indeed. When I have to take my anticoagulation without fail 12 hours apart. And I'm what time are we on now? Not less than 2 hours after my first one, and it's going to be pretty strong in the system. We have a pretty decent lather. Let's just add a little moisture. Autofocus is, there we go, it's not getting, there we go. So I'm switching between cameras because I'm still learning my new one, and this is my old M50. So yeah, it's got its foibles. Let's say it's face tracking, but obviously with lather, you know, not so great on your face. So we have a super lather on the face with glycerin, and it's a decent amount, with the Phoenix and Beau Spitfire soap. So razor's nice and hot. I did prepare my skin prior to the shave with a hot towel, so hopefully all will be well. So no pressure as always, which is critical for me. So it's been a busy week. Lots of blood taken, and on Monday I had 50% of my wisdom teeth taken out, which was always fun. And when you're on anticoagulation, you have to stop 2 days prior, which left me nervous as hell, because obviously I'm on these to stop my blood clotting for fun. But having the tooth out was alright, wasn't too bad. It's one that I broke or some very hard food. Lost my face again. There we go. The M50 is a great little camera. It uses the face tracking to get its metering. But yeah, obviously when it's tracking your face and you move it out of shot, it's not so wonderful. Anyway, just have a quick wipe down. Now, that does add a good amount of slickness to what is an already very slick soap. That's the one thing I could say about Phoenix and Beau soaps. They are super slick and superb in general. So far, no nicks and cuts. A little bit of red, but I expect that nowadays, sadly, with my skin. It's the sensitivity with these tablets does increase in the skin, and I just, yeah. Anyway, so we're going to add a little more. Not a lot, again, just you aim for about a 5p piece size, and it spreads out a long, long way. So, just add a little extra. This is the first time I'm adding it in between passes. Normally I just go for the one coat over the face and then deal with it. Let that work into the lather, and then I use it as a super lather from there on in. But we're up in the ante today, just in the name of science, just to see if it makes much of a difference on the next passes. There we go. Oodles of lather left in that brush. If I want to do third pass, we might try it today. There we go. It's losing my face again. There we go. Come on, metering. There we are. Back to that. Really need to make better lighting in this bathroom. It's awful. Need a better bathroom, but that's another story. So here we go. So again, no pressure whatsoever, which is not hard with this razor because it weighs about as much as a gnat. It's very, very light. So just going roughly what is across the grain for my second pass, because I've got grain that goes all over the place under my neck. It really, it's just all over. It's horrible. And yeah, it does make for an interesting second pass. No, nothing yet. Look a little bit red, but oh yeah, I've got something there. The joys of sensitivity increase. So, whilst it's not perfect, don't get me wrong, it's been a while since I've had a perfect shave. In fact, it was pre-anticoagulation that I had my last sort of nick-free shave. It's definitely seeming to be an improvement overall. So I've got one little bit down here, and the rest is, oh, let's say, reddening, and there's just a tiniest little weepers there going on as well. So all told, you know, for a 2-pass shave, and I'm not going to dare for a third, because like I say, I've already got a couple, I don't want to make it any worse. It's definitely a little bit better than it used to be pre-Glycerin. So we're just going to finish off with some of this, some O'Selvaggio aftershaves, the EDT from Extro. Absolutely fantastic fragrances from these guys over in Italy. Superb indeed. Leaves your skin feeling good, smelling great as well. It's one that is definitely up there in terms of the favourites, and it is a clone, shall we say, of is it O'Selvaggio, from back in the day, the classic aroma, the classic fragrance from, what's their faces? I can't remember off the top of my head. Let me know, I've forgotten completely. I've got the modern one with Johnny Depp as the advertising celebrity. It's great. Totally different, but inspired by, clearly. So anyway, that has been that shave. You know, so we've got a little bit of reddening, a little bit of weeperage, but on the whole, better than it has been with the glycerin than without. So we're going to keep testing it with different razor blades and obviously razor combos and different soaps as well, but definitely an improvement over recent weeks. So, ladies and gents, boys and girls, thank you for watching yet another video on my channel. It's very much appreciated. Do let me know what you think of the difference with the glycerin. Not that there's much to go on at the moment, because there's only last week's video. It's the first one in ages, but I will be back for more. So, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.